Here we go. All right, so guys, welcome. I'm going to turn it over to Marianna. She's going to do some recognition, and then she and Trinity are going to start the cleaning off tonight. So this month is a big day. This is like your leaping off ledge for a fantastic
Well, hello, everybody.
of background noise. Hang on just a second. Hang on. If you could get to your mute button before I can, that would be fantastic, because it really messes up the great. Okay, I think we've got it all. Okay, so December is your leaping off ledge for a magical January through June. And so we always say that if you finish strong, you will start strong. And, the next 6 months from January to June is always magical. In my 18 years, I have seen more consultants earn their free cars and become sales directors than any other 6 months in a row ever. And it's just magical. It's a new year. People get excited. They get excited about the spring, the warm weather, the summer. It's just a new beginning. It's just like butterflies. And I think that's so appropriate that butterflies come out and hatch, during the springtime. And so I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Mary Ann and get started, and then I will close this out. Okay, Mary Ann, how about it?
All right. Thank you guys for turning in your numbers. Big shout out to Richard and Carmen and Catherine and Angeline and Anita, who all sent in their numbers. So I just want to encourage you guys to always send in your numbers each week, whether they're great or not great. So accountability is really powerful. It's one of those growth skills that you have to get better, is just holding yourself accountable. And that's not, us directors chasing you down saying, send me your numbers, send me your numbers. It's not like that. It's a strong leader just shows up and sends them anyway, even if we don't ask. So I just want to encourage you guys to get into that habit and that skill. Okay, so for booking, our top 2 people that reported their numbers, Richard and Carmen are in second place, and then Angeline is in first place. She's our queen of booking this week, so congratulations. And then for sales, really quick, number 3 is Richard and Carmen. Congratulations. And number 2 is Catherine, and our number 1 is Anita with $894 in sales this past week. So almost making $450 profit in 1 week. Anita, do you have 2 seconds? Are you available to just pop on and tell us what that's from? I know she's on mute and her video's muted.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, so I just took advantage of the Small Business Saturday and put something on my Mary Kay Facebook page. And then with Trinity's suggestion, I actually kind of did a pic collage of what my special was, and which was just buy one, get one half off. And I texted all that to my customers, and people just started responding. So
wonderful. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
We're super proud of you. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
All righty. Y'all keep up the great work. All right, Trinity, tell us about December.
Awesome. I will. Thanks, Marianne. So you guys, December is obviously my favorite month of the entire year because it's Christmas, and it's just such a magical time. And so it's easy to get kind of overwhelmed by the crazy holiday. We always think like, oh my goodness, the holiday season is so nuts, and it's just so busy, right? That's the word we think of for the holidays. It's busy. And so it's really, really important for December that you have a plan, because if you work your plan, you plan your work, you work your plan, right? And so if you don't have that plan, obviously it's not going to happen, because we get swept up in parties and kids, school and all kinds of different things that we have to do. And so it's really important to create that plan. And so today we're going to go over a couple of ideas with you for what to do for December, because it's here. It's literally here now. And then how to execute that plan. Sorry, I almost said elevate. Execute that plan. And then Michelle's actually going to talk to you about how her last December was amazing because she put her mind to it and she made a decision. It's all about making a decision, and that's everything in this business. When you decide to do something, you can do it 100%. So I'm going to kind of go over just a couple of different tips for some quick ideas. And if you guys have questions, don't hesitate to type them in or ask us at the very end, because we definitely want to make sure that you feel confident going into December with your plan. Okay, so a couple of tips for December. Definitely know that my husband included, God love him, they're just now, no offense, Richard, starting to look for Christmas gifts, okay? They're like, oh, well, I have time, it's fine. So if you are able to message them, even if you haven't already, and you're able to message husbands, dads, grandpas, anybody, any male, and help them be the hero of Christmas, now is the time. I know we've mentioned this before on trainings, but y'all, it just takes time to sit down and send a message. The other day I messaged one of my good friends who owns a State Farm, like a little business or whatever. And so I was just messaging him for his fiance and saying to him, hey, if you need anything, you want to be the hero of Christmas, I've got some really great specials right now. His fiance is a customer of mine. And so he said, oh, great. What can I get for a couple $100? I mean, just from a text message, you guys, I sold a $200 package. And then he came back and said, oh, I would love to get something for my employees. Do you have men's products? What kind of cute little stocking stuffer gifts can I get for my employees? He has like 4 that work with him. So all you have to do is ask. They're looking for an easy way to find an awesome gift. And you guys have heard us talk about the 12 days of Christmas, the 12 hours of Christmas, all of those different things. Those are super, super effective for the men in this holiday time. So you have to actually reach out to them. And I'm not saying like put a post on Facebook that says, hey, if you're a man and you need Christmas gifts, let me know. I'm talking about more personal, touching base with them. Go through your phone. You know a lot more men than you think. I did that. I went through my phone and I was like, whoa, I really do have a lot of guy friends that could benefit from this. And so that could be one day, just sit down and just message the same script. And I'll post the script that I used on our Voxer page. But definitely follow up with the men. On the holiday wish list, on the back of our profile card, it has like a wish list for all of your customers. And so if your customers are filling those profile cards out, on the back of it, it says things that, you know, I would like on my wish list. And so you can be touching base. And it even has on the front, I think the new ones have this. I'm pretty sure they do. I know the previous ones did. Who should I contact for gift giving ideas? Hello, perfect opportunity to call Susan and say, hey, Sally really wants this for Christmas. She told me. And so that's a really easy way to help people find gifts. I'm struggling, you guys. My little niece is 11 years old, and I'm like, what the heck could I get her for Christmas? And then I'm like, botanicals. But if you think about it, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that could use these products. And so definitely be working on the shopping coffees, and then glamour appointments. So the coffees, when they get together with you at Panera or a coffee shop like Starbucks, and you can either talk about the business opportunity, or you could have like a cute little gift box with all kinds of different gifts in it that people can have people come and shop, your open houses, and my favorite, the glamour appointments. Y'all, parties are my favorite in December because you can do all kinds of holiday glamour makeovers. People love to learn this kind of stuff. And if you don't know, it's okay. We fake it till we make it, right? So with the holiday glamour, it is so much fun to be able to teach women how to do their makeup. Because most people, if they don't wear makeup, they normally will wear it on Christmas, you know, around the holiday parties, different things like that. If they go to church on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, they're going to want to look sharp, right? So we can help them. We can teach them how to do that with their holiday glamour appointments. And so definitely, you know, having those parties and inviting their friends and that kind of thing. We talked about the men, the 12 days of Christmas. Okay, so have your products with you everywhere you go. This is kind of hard to do in the summer because the heat will melt things, but whenever you're traveling for December, y'all, I keep my products, my car's, it's a mess, but I've got my products in there. Like it looks like it's an organized mess. There we go. And so I have my products in my trunk. So whenever someone orders something from me and I'm delivering, I can always ask them, do you need any gifts? Do you need anything else for anyone else to finish your shopping list for Christmas? Or if I'm going to my job where I teach, all my teachers, you guys, it's just such a last minute purchase. They're like, oh, I need this satin hands. Literally had someone on Friday say, I need satin hands. I was like, well, let me run to my car really quick and get it for you because I have it with me. And then of course, because it was an impulse buy, she said, well, let me just get two because I had it with me. And she thought I can give this gift tomorrow at a party that I have. And so having that product with you is going to be such a blessing. So bring your inventory, whether it's ginormous or small, find a way to carry some products with you so that you're able to really maximize that profit. Definitely touching base with your customers and letting them know that you have stocking stuffers available and letting them know, like, I love going live on Facebook. If you have a personal group, like your customer page, you can go live on there and show them some cute stocking stuffers. People love live videos. If y'all have not heard my plug-in for live videos, it's like, I don't know if you've ever watched, which I'm sure you have if you have Facebook, those pearl videos where they sit there and they open the oysters. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's so ridiculous. I'm like, why am I watching you pull a pearl out of an oyster? What am I doing with my life? But it's just addicting. And so that's how live videos are. It's just so fun. Michelle's like, what is she talking about? What is craziness? Facebook. So think about it that way. Your customers are going to be sucked in because you're showing them this beautiful glass of water and how amazing it is and how they need it for their friends to put in their stockings, all because you went live. So that's going to give you a little bit more of a kind of a tell. You know what I mean? People are going to see that and be a little bit more flashy. So stocking stuffers and last minute gifts. Keep in mind that December 11th, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, was the day the company said to order by in order to get your products by Christmas Day. So go ahead and plan for that, but you don't really want them by Christmas Day. You want them before Christmas Day. So keep that in mind. But people, I know Marianne did an awesome job last year. She put on Facebook, hey guys, I'm out delivering today. I have plenty of stocking stuffers. If you need anything, just comment below or shoot me a message. And so she was able to generate sales that way because she had it on her. People don't have to go out and shop in the craziness of the world. They can have it delivered to them. And sometimes Amazon gets crazy around this time. So you are a guaranteed delivery, if that makes sense. And then definitely keep in mind, December is a great month to recruit because we get to finish out the year with recruiting and building your team in December. This is the perfect time. Let me give you some reasons. I'm going to post this on our page too. I found this today. Top 10 reasons to start your business in November, December. Tax benefits. Michelle always talks about these. It's so smart because if you start your business now and you go and you buy a laptop or a camera or, you know, anything like that that could be used for business expenses, you get to write those off. You get to write off your starter kit. Those are huge reasons to start a business in December so that you can actually write the tax for your taxes off in January. You get half off on your Christmas shopping, on your gifts, so you can tell your potential team members, hey, you want to go Christmas shopping at half off? Now's a great time. If you're traveling, a lot of us are traveling over the holidays to see family members that we haven't seen before or a while. And so you can take your starter kit with you and let them try the new Chroma Fusion or the new, Miracle Set, different things like that while you're traveling. You're going to see a lot more friends over this holiday time and family so that you can actually let them try the products as well. So there's lots of different reasons, and I'm going to post that on our Voxer as well. So that's a really cool thing. It's just don't count out recruiting in December because this is a huge month for team building. It's really, really good to be thinking about that full circle business in December because you really can do a lot with helping people. You get to start out the new year with a new business. So, and if you guys have questions about any of those, I think that's all that I was going to go over with you. Open houses, we talked about those before, but definitely please hold an open house. Please, please, please. Even if you just do it from Facebook and have a Facebook open house, then that's a really, really good idea. Okay. Marianne, I will pass it to you.
Yay. Okay. So last year, December, it was one of our biggest Decembers, and that's kind of what catapulted us into earning our first car. So Decembers are fantastic. So I had 3 consultants who they came in with inventory, and just between the 4 of us, we would have, if I was a consultant, that was enough production to finish the first month of a car production for a consultant with 4 people. You have to have 5 as a consultant to do this. But, you know, as a director, the numbers were different. But that just goes to show you how powerful your December can be, you know, with just 4 people. So that was really neat. And then in December, yes, Trinity, I don't remember that post exactly, but I believe you. I pretty much walk around in December in my uniform, like black jeggings. So they're not like the leggings. They look like jeans. They're really nice jeggings. They're black. My black heels, my black beauty coat, a black sweater, and then a Santa hat. And then, you know, my red lipstick, and I just change my jewelry. That's about it. That's how I go out in public, probably 3 times a week during December. Number 1, it saves me time. I don't have to make any decisions. And number 2, when people see me, they think of shopping. You know, they immediately think, if not only for themselves, but for other people. So be a walking billboard. You know, if you can't wear the Santa elf outfit out in public, at least wear your tag, you know, in a red lipstick color. It's very attractive. It does all kinds of fun psychological things for other people. So, except for Richard. That might mess some people up too. And then let's see, in addition to keeping your products in your car as much as you can up here, of course, you know, it gets like below freezing, but keep it ready to go. Like, so now I've got like a rolly bag that comes in and out with me, along with the diaper bag and the porta potty. Like, the products just go in and out with me and the kids as well. It's to keep packaging ready to go. So if someone, you know, says, you know, I need something, if you want, you can go ahead and just toss it in a paper bag with some tissue. I like the red and white striped tissue because it makes any bag look amazing, you know, like really fancy. So if you just have the red and white striped tissue, you can get that on like Nashville wraps or something for really inexpensive. And if you have teal, like Tiffany blue bags, how pretty is that? Like Christmassy, but you can use those for later. White, the brown paper bags, which are really inexpensive. You know, just keep a couple of like big ones and small ones and tissues. And so as soon as they buy something, you just flip that out, put it in there like, oh my gosh, it's ready to go. And then they buy more. Like Trinity said, they're like, well, while I'm at it, let me get, you know, because you just did free gift wrapping for them. So that $1 investment is totally worth the other $40 they're going to buy. Like she said, the satin lips, other things to keep on hand that are great quick purchases in like stocking stuffers are the mascara, oil-free eye makeup remover, and the eyelash curlers, charcoal mask, the moisture mask, and then the other things that I've been doing, having a lot of fun with, is the teacher gifts. Just asking people. If you're in my group, you've heard me. I think I've sold like 6 or 8 teacher gifts just by asking people. I knew they had kids. I'm like, by the way, do you need a $12 teacher gift? And they're like, oh yeah, give me 2, give me 3. I'm like, yeah, it was awesome. I only did was send a text message. You know, those are obviously lower price point things, so you need to do. I wouldn't bank on those. Like, you have to do a lot of volume for that. You're better off with your husband's, you know, saying, hey, what can I get for you? Like, I remember one of my customers, I reached out to him, and his wife was one of our lawyers. And he said, just get her whatever for $100. I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's just go shopping for your wife here. But because I'd facialed her before, I just went back to that list and wrote down all the stuff that she didn't buy. So it was super easy. And I got a really cute bag from Dollar Tree. It looked like a purse, but it was black and gold striped with red tissue. It was so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you, Catherine. Some Mint Bliss, satin hands, mascara, just have all that fun stuff. You can go ahead and get all that stuff ready to go. I promise you'll sell it. I promise if you have it, you will sell it. Plus it's going to go towards your jewelry. That's going to be a lot of fun too. But those are the main things I have. Trinity, I wanted to save all the rest of the time for Michelle and stuff. So Trinity, thank you.
Well, you guys, I've been checking stuff off as on my list that you guys have been saying. So, so you guys are talking about on the go, basically working through your customer base. So for those of you who are brand new and you do not have a customer base, okay, so we've all been there. They do want me to share a couple of, it was a couple of Christmases ago. It wasn't last Christmas. It was a couple of Christmases ago. I had I held 21 appointments in December. I overbooked myself because we know the numbers, half will cancel or reschedule. So I definitely knew I wanted to hold 12 appointments. I ended up holding 21. And I will tell you that those 21 were not, I don't think they were my customers. They were not my already existing customers. These came from strangers, from referral sheets, booking leads from the Perry Fair. 21 appointments held. I literally was begging. I was wishing that they would cancel so I could start Christmas, so I could bake cookies with my friends. With my kids. And so what I try to do every December and June is have a $10,000 in my pocket Christmas. Just because I don't know if my team's going to be working. And so I like to make sure that I'm working because I like controlling my own paycheck. And if you're in Mary Kay, you're eventually going to love that too. The power of writing your own paycheck and just saying in November, okay, I'm going to work out what I need to do to have a $10,000 paycheck. And it all comes from your hot lists, your referral lists, your lead sheets, whatever your method of getting new contacts or even working through your customer list, you have that power. This is this season, everybody is jolly. Most people are jolly. They want to show off their homes. They want to show off their 3 or 4 Christmas trees. Anne, I know you're watching. Anne has, I think, 4 Christmas trees. I can't. We just put up 1, and I didn't even do it. I let the kids do it. She's showing us. Everybody look, if you could see Anne's. Oh, that's beautiful. I love your mantle. All right, I'm inspired to go do something on my mantle. All right, I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. And so that's why people are booking, guys. They want a reason for their friends and family to come into their homes. Yes, everybody, they do things with their family, but not everybody has a reason to have their friends over to show off their beautiful trees, their beautiful mantles. And so this is why booking, you can get really, really hot right now with booking and taking advantage of the season. And, we've already done the training on holiday selling, how to have a $10,000 Christmas. But I just want you to get into the mindset. It is a mindset of you saying, people will book with me. I'm a booking machine or recruiting machine. I just checked that off my list. We're talking about selling, but this is a great, like Trinity said, this is a great time to recruit. All right. Now, you have to know if you're brand new. Now, let's say you're brand new, or let's say you're kind of stuck and you're not getting any bookings. What you might be doing is, if you are brand new and you're working from your hot list, remember your hot list is your family and friends. Those are the people that you already have relationships built with. Do not text them. That is so impersonal and informal. You need to pick up the phone and call Aunt Martha and say, hey, can I borrow your face? It's okay if you don't think not everybody is a party person. There are people that are one-on-one. And sold $279, I think, today to one person. One person. She's a brand new consultant. And so just pick up the phone and say, hey, I've got some new products. Can I borrow your face? What a great time to get a holiday makeover. There's no purchase necessary. I just need to practice. Get good. Just work on getting good. So that is going to get you the confidence that you need to start January strong and run with a vengeance to that finish line in June, okay? So you're not going to text your family and friends. You're going to pick up and call them and just say, can you help me? I need to borrow your face. I need to do, 15 faces in 15 days. I'm not asking you to work every day up until the end of the year. Enjoy Christmas, but work between now and the 20th, okay? I have found that the cutoff is usually around the 21st, okay? I actually have a party book, believe it or not, on the 23rd this year. I do. I'm sorry. I pushed it to the limit. I was running out of time. I was running out of open dates, and we've got it going, so there you go. But call your family, friends, get this new product on their face. If you have a hot list and you're looking and you're like, I haven't facialed her, I haven't facialed her, I haven't facialed her, shame on you. Shame on you. You are denying the people that you love the most this amazing opportunity that is the best anti-aging in the land. Shame on you. Let me just tell you, no's will not kill you, but the yeses will rock your world. Okay? You have to put yourself out there. You have to get your feet wet. It's just, it is what it is, or you will not be able to go forward. This is where it starts. You master booking, okay? Now, remember, it's a skill-based business, and it's about making mistakes. We all make mistakes. You guys heard me say last week, in the month of November, I had 5 parties in a row with no sales, okay? They were all my personal bookings. They were helping other people who had booked, let's just say booked the wrong people, all right? And so, but even I couldn't sell, to these people. And we'll talk about that on another time. But that's not saying that you're not going to make mistakes or you're not going to sell to everybody. That is just the nature of the beast. But you have to put yourself out there and know how to target market. I tell you what, that's a nice way to put it. We did not target market the right people on those 5 parties. And that's why we did not get the sales that we normally get. All right. Here's a quote. For those of you who are new and scared and afraid to step out and get it going, you will remain the same until the pain of remaining the same is greater than the fear of change. Okay, now, here's another quote that I think is fantastic, because a lot of you are being called to lead and you want to be a sales director. You've been to the big events and leadership is in your heart. You want to be in that director suit. You want to pick up the keys to that car. You want that experience. But here's what's happening. And this is a great quote that just kind of wraps it up. Emmitt Smith said, or not Emmitt Smith, I've been watching too much football this weekend. Emmett Fox said, it is the law that any difficulties that come to you at any time, no matter what they are, must be exactly what you need most at that moment to enable you to take the next step forward by overcoming them. Okay? The only real tragedy is when we suffer without learning the lesson. When we fail to meet those challenges, we fail to meet our potential. If you have desires to become a sales director, you must first lead yourself. Are you in a pit or stuck? So that you can learn the skill, you need to learn the skill of getting out of the pit for your future team members that you will lead, okay? And so learn the lesson. Learn your lesson. Where are you right now? Why are you not all booked up, okay? So that quote is saying where you are right now is what you need to learn. Where am I right now? I'm trying to figure out how to motivate the masses, how to get the people who built a small customer base going because they're living off reorders. How do I master that when they all have the potential of leadership? If I've poured a lot of time into someone, it's because I see leadership in them. And so I'm stuck in that pit. And so I know from hearing this quote that I am here for a reason, because until I learn how to motivate those people that have that quality and that get stuck up here, I will not ever be a national sales director. And so I need to learn the lesson of where I am to move forward. And so do you. So no matter how big your obstacle is, it is exactly what you need right now, and you are where you are so that you can learn this lesson to move forward. And so I hope that you take, all this is head games. The lipstick selling, the customer selling, it's all head game. I mean, that's the surface, But underneath the surface is you growing personally and professionally into a woman of excellence, into a businesswoman that can just let anything roll off her back and be confident with who you are, where you are, and be deep rooted into this company that you know without a doubt you were supposed to be here, so that when the wind blows, you do not sway, okay? You don't jump ship. You have to get deep rooted this year. And some of you just have to get a little pissed off that you look down and you're in the same spot that you were in last year, okay? That, when you get mad at yourself, you're going to generate some flames. And when there are flames, there's smoke. And when there's smoke, there will be fire. And when a woman is on fire, nothing can stop her. And that is my hope for everyone this year, is that you will not worry about what they say, but let them watch you burn. All right, because you are a woman with her heart on fire, and nothing should be able to stop you, not even you. Okay, we got to fix this. All right, so I hope that that was helpful, and I cannot wait to hear everybody's sales for the month of December. Please remember that that you have to get everything in by the 11th to get it in by Christmas. Get your orders in. The star ends on the 15th, and we'll post a beautiful picture of a consistency challenge for Career Conference. When you order 600 in December, 600 in January, and 600 in February, not only do you get the monthly Key to Success jewelry, but when you register for Career Conference and we go to Career Conference, you'll receive special designer earrings, and they're so stinking cute. Okay, so Mary Kay's got a lot going, and I want you guys to wake up early on January 1. Mary Kay has already told everybody there's a big, big announcement, and the nationals are not, they're sworn to secrecy, but they told us it's bigger than anything the company's ever done before. I can't wait. So go to bed early on the 31st. No. All right, let's see. Do we have any chats that we need to go? Anything? Okay, no, we're good. All right, so guys, happy sales this week. Keep us posted. And good night, everybody. Good night.